for there to be implications to the gospel. That's why we had Brother Paul open up so much of it to us. Now, as our brother McCulfer pointed out, that now God expected us to have some when we understand some aspect of the gospel, for us to respond to it. He talked about responding. Now, what that means is that we have to apply that implication to our lives. And we understand something, and we have to apply it to us. It calls for a response. Now, sometimes we understand something from God, and we're frightened by the implication of what that means. I must do now, and you might be hesitant to respond because of that. But see, now that God can enable you to do, God can enable you to respond. Now, what I want to encourage someone to do is that if the gospel, or if you understand some aspect of God, and now it requires you to respond in this way, I want to encourage you to respond, okay? And you react to that implication. And I'm going to tell you from experience, okay, that God will honor that step. That when you respond, that implication is in your heart, and you respond to it, God will reward you, and He'll support that. Okay. Now, you don't only just do that one time. Okay. You just don't move one time, or you just don't change job one time, or you don't do. This is like all the time. The more you grow, the more implications come to you. So, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, that it's good that God has designed it this way, and so that we can understand and we can see that what the implications are, and we can respond this way, and so it promotes growth, and it promotes our increase. And so in the ages to come, our placement in what God is doing then will be glorious, and it's a wonderful thing. And while I'm up here, we just sort of move the renewal up each month. It just make it earlier each month, so that it comes sooner. But really, it's really a treat. It's a high day for me, and it's been just a blessing that we came up in 2006, and for a long time we listened to everybody on MP3s. Now I can see them face to face, and I'm thankful that Brother Gibbon responded to God when He led him to start this so many years ago, and we're thankful for it. Thank you.